Hello, Transformers fans. I know this has been kind of a long time coming here, but I finally have a G1 Fix update. I know it's been, geez, like a month, and I was hoping to do it a week after it started, but with the craziness at work during Christmas, and then even all the stuff I've had to do at work after Christmas, yeah, I mean, I've only literally just been able to start putting this stuff underneath my black light, for probably about like the last half a week. So pretty much, over like the last month, he's only been underneath the black light for maybe a little over a week and a half. And the pieces are still wet. I mean, I just took them out of the bag and washed off everything on there. And you'll notice that, I mean, it looks worse on camera than it does otherwise, with like the scrape marks and everything. But to be completely honest, the pieces actually look, to me, they look a lot better because these scrape marks were a heck of a lot worse when I first put them in there. So that, and they're not as like, there's like little gouges in there, but like the actual scrape marks have actually started to smooth out. The gouges themselves are still in there. Seems like maybe they're actually not as deep as they previously were either. I don't know. I guess we just need to do a test to see if it's still as loose as it was in the waist here. So, I mean, I will have to end up putting this back in. I know that for a fact. But we're just testing this on camera. First time here. So I have not actually tried this yet. But almost a guarantee that when I let go of this, that waist is just going to end up flopping down. Yep. So, still quite loose. Another thing that might end up helping is if putting a coat of paint or two up on the inside here, because some of the paint has chipped away from inside here. Doesn't matter what kind of paint you use, as long as it's like a red kind of color that, you know, technically sort of matches, because once it's dry, you're not going to see it anyway. So, I mean, literally, you're not going to see it, so. Alright, so, still needs to soak longer, still needs to be under the black light longer. At this rate and pace, I'll probably have this soaking and keep it under the black light for another 2 weeks before I have my next update out. But it has been working so far. I guarantee you that if the legs were actually loose, those parts would probably actually be a little bit tighter now. It's just this waist piece that is probably having the biggest complications. But it is not as loose coming down as it was before I started doing this, it has actually thickened up a little bit. Just a little bit. There was actually quite a bit more wobble in here before I started soaking it and putting under the black light. So these pieces have actually thickened up a little bit. I don't know if you can tell if you had watched the first video or not, but that piece has actually started to thicken. So it all depends on how long you have it soaking, and either in the direct sunlight or underneath the black light. But so far it has started working on black plastic. So yep, that's the update. Just a simple small update on the G1 Snarl Fix. So with any luck, within 2 weeks, the update will actually prove a little bit better results. Hopefully soon, my next upgrade will actually come in. I'm hoping soon. I still haven't heard anything. For some reason, there is actually delays on practically every single upgrade I ordered, because most of them were supposed to be due out by December, by the end of December. Yeah, still haven't heard anything, because geez, I had at least 2 or 3 upgrades that have been delayed. And here it's about mid-January now, and still don't have them. If you watch my previous video, that model 004, that was one of the 2 or 3 upgrades I had been waiting on. That one was actually in on time. But these other 2, no. So just the other little bit of heads up, seeing as the Prime Words trilogy has apparently now come to an end, even though we probably should have still had other figures for that line that we're obviously missing. Hopefully, maybe they'll come up with like a continuation line for maybe all the other figures that we still need to get. I am hoping. And hopefully, you know, they still continue on with like the Combiner Wars or Power of the Primes upgrade kits. Because, to be honest, if they don't, I'm probably going to have to try to figure on some different kind of content. So if no upgrade kits, I can't just keep doing, you know, like G1 fixes all the time. Probably see about maybe finding out if there's any like Transformers models or whatever that I can, you know, do builds on. But I got a while to go before that, because there's more than likely still going to be quite a bit of kits to be coming out. So until that happens, I just wanted to give you guys a heads up on that, just in case you happen to be seeing something a little bit different that might have to do with Transformers that's not an upgrade kit. So until next time, thanks for watching.